Hey guys, the Super Review Show for another episode of Why You Should Watch. This is the show where I break down movies and TV shows that have significant meaning to me, or the movie and TV shows are that good or funny or romantic, whatever. This is the show where we break down movies and TV shows that I think you should definitely just check out no matter what. And here we are today talking about Spaceballs, one of the most hysterical movies of the 1980s. It was a complete and utter flop when it came out, but this movie kind of like regained its popularity over time with the day and age of like, oh, let's discover this movie, that movie from the 80s. And it really came back in the forefront as a favorite movie of the 80s. They released a Blu-ray copy of it, and in fact, they're even doing a Spaceballs 2 at some point. It officially got announced that I forget which studio is doing it, but there is going to be a Spaceballs 2 coming soon. I'm not sure what they're going to do without John Candy, but that's besides the point. Spaceballs, for those of you who don't know, Spaceballs is a parody of Star Wars. Back when spoof movies and parody movies were actually really great, and they didn't just reference like Avatar or the Avengers or like these spoof movies today are so bad. And I'm including Scary Movie in the conversation. Scary Movie and Up spoof movies are disastrous, horrible, horrendous pieces of garbage films. Honest to God, that's my opinion. It's no more valid than yours. If you like Scary Movie, good for you. For me personally, these epic movie, disaster movie, date movie, and then there's these terrible, 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 terrible movies that these two guys keep doing to make $5 million at the box office because they know they're going to flop. It's awful. I really hope that, side note, that the new Naked Gun film that's with Leslie Nielsen, I really hope that is a success because that can bring back good quality spoof movies to the forefront. Spaceballs 2, I hope they do that well to the point where they say, it's going to bring back spoof movies to the forefront. Because most spoof movies nowadays, not even most, all of them are just awful. But Spaceballs is one of the best ones of all time. It's a parody of Star Wars. The Force? No. The Schwartz. Mel Brooks' direction, Mel Brooks' genius is perfection in this movie. He stars in the movie too, as I think Yogurt, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Listen, Spaceballs is one of those very rare movies that comes out once in a lifetime. And because, as I mentioned before, because of nostalgia purposes, it had a revival in like pop culture, which is great. And it follows the same format of Star Wars. Princesses like in distress. The Lone Star, who plays like a Han Solo character. But it's really a funny movie. A lot of people forget that it flopped when it came out. A lot of people forgot that when it came out, it was a disaster of a box office flop. But now, as I keep saying, because of like in the internet and like things like regular movies and stuff like that, and people discovering stuff, the 80s are back. This is one of the ones that came back, and it came back in a really great way, and a really great, one of the best spoof movies out there in general. One of my favorite lines of all time is in that movie. It's like, it's when Dark Helmet, who played by Rick Moranis from Ghostbusters, he killed it in this movie. He was so good as Dark Helmet, and he's like, we passed them. We can't go to light speed. We have to go to ludicrous speed. Spaceball 1. They've gone to plaid. We passed them. It's so funny, guys. If you have never seen Spaceballs, why are you watching me talk about why you should watch Spaceballs when you could do yourself a favor and watch Spaceballs on your own? This is a great movie. If you're looking for a movie that is just solid overall, this is a great movie overall just to watch in general that will make you laugh yourself sick by Mel Brooks' great, incredible, good humor, this is one to check out for sure. So that's sort of those reasons and many more. I believe that's why you should watch Spaceballs. But what do you think? Are you a fan of Mel Brooks? Do you even know who he is? Jump down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts on Spaceballs, the movie. And let me know what you guys think there in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say out there. But for all of you, why you should watch videos and many more, keep it locked on the Super Review Show. The J-Man's off to rock. And we'll see you guys later.